I welcome you to the debut of the ABA on NEBN, everybody. I'm Stephen Err. The Elite and the Wolves are kicking off the 2023-2024 season from right here at the Springfield. Stop. I welcome you to the debut of the ABA on NEBN, everybody. I'm Stephen Err. The Wolves and the Elite are kicking off their second seasons, respectively, and meeting for the third time against one another. They split the first two meetings against one another. I welcome you to the debut of the ABA on NEBN, everybody. I'm Stephen Err. The Wolves and the Elite are meeting for the third time in franchise history as both teams kick off their second seasons, respectively. Now, they split the first two meetings back in the 2022-2023 season. The Elite came back on top 133-97 back on November 12th of 2022, but the Wolves got their revenge, overcoming a 82-59 deficit to defeat the Elite in New Bedford back in January, 106-104. A whole new season now here for the American Basketball Association. The lights are coming on, you can tell, so we're ready to go. Kickoff, or should I say, tip-off from the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, kicking off right now. And we are underway, the ABA on NEBN here from the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. The Elite get it for number 5, has it. We'll get you some names here in a minute. You get me right now, actually, number 5, that's Charles Jackson. Out to number 34, that's Jonathan Bell. Out to number 11. Number 11 is Kamari Robinson. Back inside number 5, shot up and air ball by, then it's again Charles Jackson with the air ball. And a whistle, a first whistle of the season, a tip ball out of bounds. So let's see who the ball goes over to. If you're joining us for the first time ever, this is the New England Broadcast Network, everybody. The American Basketball Association here on the New England Broadcast Network. My name is Stephen Err. There's McLaughlin up top, no good. Rebounded on number 15. We have new Wolves here. Kwame Lee is new to the team, number 4. Also new to the team, that is Chris Green. Got to an old player for the Wolves, that is Anthony Parker. Back out to Parker now. Parker back inside to Savon Houston, an old teammate of his from the Wolves. Lie up, and no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin. So no points here early on in this first game of the ABA 2023-24 season. McLaughlin outside. That's a 2-point shot. Knocks it down. And the first points of the season go to the 4-1-3 Elite. We'll follow the ball. We'll try to get to the name here in a moment. Who have his number 11, Kamari Robinson, with the first points of the season. This one out to Houston. Let's get familiar with the names for the Wolves here. We do have Anthony Parker from last year. Parker for 3 at the buzzer, no good. And rebounded here by the Elite. This is Buchanan, and one of the star players for the Elite in 2022-23 season. Let's talk about his name a lot here tonight, and probably possibly throughout the season. We're going to zoom in so we have the best possible view we can here at the basketball game. Back out to McLaughlin. Out to Buchanan. We talk about Buchanan, dangerous player for 3 off the back of the rim. So nothing there, but he is a very talented basketball player. We saw that last year when we covered the Elite. This one out to Houston. Houston for 3. And that one's off the back of the rim, too. This one taken there is number 11. There's Robinson with the ball. Guarded by Dante Law. One of the most talented players in all of the ABA last year. More on him a little later. And now McLaughlin takes it from Houston. McLaughlin shoots up. No good. Rebounded by Law. Law had some explosive plays for the Wolves last year as they went to the playoffs as the 7th seed. Falling to the Providence Pirates in the first round. Outside, number 15 has it. Shot is up. And he can't get it to go. Rebounded by McLaughlin. Taken. Here's Buchanan with the ball. Buchanan outside. That's a 2-point shot, I believe. Knocks it down. I'll get you an update here in a moment. That is actually a 3-point shot for the Elite. They have now lead 5-0. And here's Parker. Parker out to Chris Green, number 4, for the Wolves. Inside the Houston. He almost loses it for a second. Back out to Green. Green. 3. And off the rim. You hear the air ball call because that one didn't even touch the rim. Buchanan. Buchanan inside to McLaughlin. McLaughlin on Houston. Houston can't get it to go. Up top, no good by McLaughlin. Rebounded by Law. 5-0 Elite here to start this first game of the ABA season. Law to the basket. Oh, couldn't get it to go. But the rebound by number 15, Donald McLaughlin, shot up and a foul. It's going to be a travel, and that is against Kwame Lee. The travel against Kwame Lee, and nothing so far has gone right for the Wolves as of right now. Shut out 5-0, and now a foul. A travel against the Mass Wolves. Get the ball back to the Elite. Here's Brown. Jump shot. And in and out. No good. Rebounded by Parker. Parker wore number 2 last year. Wearing number 22 in this game. And a lot of things have changed with the Wolves. We'll get to that a little later. And here's a wide open lane for number 4, and he can't get it off. So Green had a wide open lane to the basket and he gets nothing. Inside here to Kwame Mari Brown, knocks it down. And it's a touchdown game. 7-0 Elite. Layup here for Houston. No good, but a foul on McLaughlin. And so it looks like we'll see the first 2 foul shots of the ABA season here by way of Savon Houston. Yes, we will. Savon Houston, you probably can't see it on camera. If you watch past broadcasts, Savon Houston was a much bigger man last season. He has dropped the immense amount of weight. We are proud to say that. We're happy to see Savon take care of himself during the ABA offseason. And returning to the Wolves here in 23-24. And the first points of the second season for the Wolves belong to Savon Houston. 7-1 now your score. We'll try to get you the time as the clock is right below us here in the broadcast booth. Looks like he's about 8:15 left first quarter. And the second one also good. 2 for 2 from the foul shot line goes Savon Houston. So 7-2 now is your score in favor of the Elite. And Charles Jackson almost lost there for a moment. Out inside and that's going to be a reach-in foul. It's going to be a jump ball call against Houston. It might be a reach-in foul. And so now the Wolves will inbound. We're going to zoom out. Try to get you the best possible view we can. Here on the ABA and NEBN. If you joined us for the 2023 New England Football League season, thank you for tuning in. And it looked like the Elite had called a timeout, but now they're saying we're live, which means back to the game, everybody. So let's get it going. So I want to thank you all for watching the New England Football League season. If you did not, where have you been? Welcome in. The ABA on NEBN, beginning their first season. This one inside Houston, back outside to number 4. 3, bang! 3 ball for Chris Green, and that's how you get back in this game if you're the Wolves. And another 3 here, knocks it down. Jerry Buchanan, we told you we might see some action from him tonight. And there it is. Buchanan for 3. Score now reads 10-5. Green to Houston. Houston to Law. Law outside to Parker. Parker for 3. Off the rim. Too short. I got to Green. Green for 3. Oh, can't get that one to go either. So close, but yet so far. And here comes the Elite again. Number 3 ball. No good. And out of bounds on. That's Lee. And now the Wolves call a timeout. So we'll take our first timeout of the season. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. Timeout. 10-5 is your score. The Elite lead the Wolves. About 7:10 left here in the first quarter. You're watching the debut of the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Erd. Thank you all for joining us here. We're at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. The teams playing their second season, being for the 3rd time. Law for 3. And that's short. Rebounded by the Elite. And now almost a turnover there. Number 1. That is Jared Chicon outside. There's Chicon again with the ball. Guard by Law. Outside of McLaughlin. McLaughlin faked the 3. Outside to Buchanan. Buchanan going inside. Here's a 2-point shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Parker and a foul. Looks like someone might have stepped out there for a moment. And a foul is on Parker. A push called against Anthony Parker again. Or number 2 last year. Wearing 22 in this first game of the new season. Once again, we are here, as you can see on your screen, we are here at the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. 4-1-3 lead. Mass Wolves both playing their second seasons, meaning for the 3rd time ever. Jump shot there, no good. Rebounded by Houston. I'll hold it for a moment. And now a steal by Buchanan, and his layup is good. And we got the 3D rule, so that's an extra point, so it's a 3-point play there. Talk about that in a moment. Law, alley-oop, and the layup, no good, but Law for the rebound. Alley-ooping it to Jose Mercado. Wasn't able to get it, but Law was able to get his own rebound. And a shot blocked by Law. Law over the place now. This one to Green. Green coming inside. Trying to get back outside, and the only guy there was one of the elite players. That is Buchanan. Buchanan back outside. Going to three. Just short. Rebounded. And now stolen away by Houston, who chucks it up in the air for Law. Law grabs it. And easy money there for Mercado. Easy basket. It's 13-10 with 5:43 left in the first quarter. The 2023-2024 American Basketball Association season beginning off today. 3-ball. That was Robinson who couldn't get it to go, and a whistle. That's going to be Wolves ball. Mercado's going to inbound here for the Wolves. You hear the defense, crowd chanting defense. Packed house here tonight in Springfield. Here at the Basketball Hall of Fame. And a turnover, Mercado. That's going to be a reach-in. That's going against Earl Hall, number 33, who comes into the game for the Elite. Look, we're going to be a reach-in foul. Now substitutions coming in. Number 22 coming in for the Elite. That's Joe Mead. Guy we know, but McLaughlin stepping out. Joe Mead stepping in. We saw him last season. In the few games we covered for the Elite. And inside, what a shot there for Lee. Kwame Lee getting in on the action here. 13-12, not just a one-point game. Outside of Robinson, Kamari Robinson inside. And what a basket. What a basket there for Kamari Robinson. Green outside. This one to Law. Law for three. And off the back of the rim. Taking her now. This one intercepted by Law. Law coming inside. Off his back shoulder outside to Green. Three off the mark. Close, but yet no cigar. Here is Lee. His shot is up and his shot is good. That's actually Mercado, Mercado with the shot there for the Wolves, who now have tied this game at 15. What a run here by the Wolves. 10-5 run. Alley-oop, but not today. Robinson trying to get the alley-oop, and elbow, blam! And the rest are saying no basket, Wolves ball. And Mercado for three. Off the mark. And here's is Buchanan for three. And off the mark. It's close, but no cigar. This one head toward out of bounds. So Wolves go back over to the Elite. They will inbound here. We didn't mention this yet, but the Wolves have a new head coach. Instead of Adam Blake, the owner, taking over as head coach, is now Todd Tinkham out of Husson University, out of, unfortunately, Lewiston, Maine. We send our thoughts and prayers to those affected by the mass shootings out in Lewiston, Maine. The mass shooter himself, Robert Card, has been found dead. That's all we will say on the matter. Prayers to Lewiston. Buchanan now looks like next number 20. Sorry about that, folks. Get names in a moment. Number 20 with the ball. That is Rihad Assad. He steps in for the Elite. 4 minutes left here. It's 17-15. Elite lead the Wolves. And now a foul on Green, against Green. Number 33. And so the Wolves will inbound here. And there's Earl Hall again being fouled. Second time we've seen him being fouled here tonight. So Law will inbound here for the Wolves, as you see the scoreboard that we could see. Now here's Green with the ball. Green inside to Houston. That one's intercepted. Here comes Charon to the basket. Layup is good. Jarek Chacon. And this one to Houston from Parker. Houston, a layup is good. No foul called, but a nice shot there for save on Houston. 19-14. Now, the 19. I can't read the score. Sorry, folks. Get the upset in a moment. Shot by number 3. No good. That's Derek Boyd. 3-ball. No good again for the Elite. Rebounded by Houston. Taken by Green. Green outside to Lee. Lee to the basket. Layup is good and a foul. Tied at 19 with the free throw coming to take the lead here for the Wolves. And what a play there. For Mercado, excuse me, I keep saying it's Lee. Mercado with the basket. Time on the floor, we'll take it with them right back. You're watching the ABA on NABN. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the class of 2023 for the Basketball Hall of Fame, including Dirk Nowitzki, Becky Hammon, who just won another championship with the Las Vegas Aces. Congratulations to her. Hal Gasol, Jimmy V, Dwayne Wade, Tony Parker, Greg Popovich, and the 1976 U.S. Women's Olympic Team. Congratulations to everybody enshrined in the 2023 Basketball Hall of Fame class. So Jose Mercado was the one who was fouled, and he's going to have a free throw shot here to give the Wolves a 2019 lead if he makes it. Zoom in, try to get the best possible view. Well, this is a foul shot here from Mercado, looking to give the Wolves the lead. It was either just their second lead here. They trailed by as much as 5. The shot is no good, so we remain tied at 19. So we're near the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. 4-1-3 lead in the Mass Wolves, and a foul. Looks like the foul going against number 9, Deshaun Beasley.
Substitution number 43, Marvin Lavelle, in for 4-1-3 Elite.
Marvin Lavelle coming in for the Elite. Substitutions, the second time we've seen them. Kamari Robinson coming out, number 3 for 3, and off the mark, and that is Derek Boyd again. Missing the 3. Here comes Beasley to Parker. Parker taking it himself inside and a basket. Great shot there by Anthony Parker. And the Wolves now lead. Should be 21-19. Rebound, no good. Taken by Law. Law to Mercado, back to Law, and the ball is kicked. Looks like Boyd kicked the ball for the Elite out of bounds, so it'll go back over. It'll go back over to the Wolves.
All right.
And a timeout by the Elite. We'll take it with them right back. You're watching the ABA on NABN. So we are about 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. I think the Wolves lead 22-19, but I'm not too sure. I couldn't see the scoreboard too well. Shot up here by Mercado, knocks it down. Actually, that's Lee. There's Kwame Lee, number 15. We'll get names right as we move along here, ladies and gentlemen. This one, here's Boyd with the ball. Derek Boyd, who played with the Elite last year in their first season. Cut it inside to the basket. No good, but a foul going against Lee. And Lee, he can't believe it. So again, so now 23-19 is actually the score. Now we got official confirmation from the PA announcer for the 413 Elite. Shout out to him. Shot by Boyd is up, and it is good. So now it is 23-20 is your score. Wolves holding on to a 3-point lead. Again, both these teams playing their second seasons in the ABA. Second seasons overall. I mean, for the third time, they split the season series. Won a game apiece in 2022-2023 season. Rebound by Lee, taken by Parker now. Parker scored the first points in the Wolves' history last year in Binghamton against the Bulldogs. Shot by Mercado, knocks it down. And Jose Mercado had himself a nice little first quarter here for the Wolves, and they lead 25-20. Now they have a 5-point lead, their biggest lead of the night. And a layup here by Chacon is no good, and here comes Mercado again. And Mercado, it's a basket, good, and another foul. Jose Mercado taking over for the Wolves. They now lead by 7 here in the first, with a chance to go by 8. Now substitutions. Here goes McLaughlin coming back in as Meade comes back out. So now Mercado, who's having himself quite the quarter here, will have a chance to make it an 8-point game. And he can't. Misses the foul shot. So it remains a 7-point game. Wolves will have the race lead of the night. Boyd up top for 2, no good, and rebounded by Parker. And here's Mercado again. Inside, thrown up to the basket. Oh my goodness! What a shot by Jose Mercado. What a shot. And now it's a 9-point game in favor of the Wolves. 43 up top, knocks it down. And there's Marvin Lavelle coming in, and now comes Law. Law outside. Mercado. 3. No good. Been a dominant quarter here for Jose Mercado, but now out to Law. Law for 3. Knocks it down. Dante Law, his first points of the season, comes from beyond the arc. And it's a 9-point game, 31-22. Outside to Boyd. Boyd on Law. Boyd look like he's going for 3. Now go inside, lay it up, and what a basket there. A nice basket for Derek Boyd. They get a 7-point game, excuse me. Inside to Parker. Parker throwing it up there, and the ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a foul against the, looks like Lavelle will be called for the foul. And so Parker is going to shoot 2. We're inside 1 minute left here. We have, looks like an 8-point game. 32-24 is your score. Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite. Parker's shot is up and no good. Substitution coming in. As Mercado comes out, number 13, Colin Myers stepping in for the first time here for the Wolves. Parker shot up. Knocks it down, so he has one of the 2 foul shots for the Wolves. And they now lead. I believe it's still an 8-point game, actually. Now score is 32-24. Might have to update that. McLaughlin inside. Throws it up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Maville, but who loses it? Parker now has it, gives it to Law. And a turnover. That one's going out of bounds against Assad. Beasley lost it there for a moment, but Assad's the one that knocked it out. And we are just about 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Beasley outside to Parker. Parker coming inside, outside. Myers for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Elite. Here they come. And this one's almost stolen by Law. Now Boyd has, he's looking to take the final shot. 10 seconds left here, first quarter. 32-24 your score. Melville knocks it down. Lavelle knocks it down. And that is the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite, 32-24. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NBN. All right, everybody, start of the second quarter. The Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite, 32-26. You're watching the premiere of the ABA on NBN. I'm Stephen Earl. We are here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, and that shot there is good by Charles Jackson. Make it a 4-point game here. Wolves lead 32-28. We start the second quarter. And there you see Mr. Buckets is here in attendance tonight. Outside to Parker. Parker for 3. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by McLaughlin. Giving back to Jackson, who just made the first 2 points of the quarter. Now coming inside. And what a play there. And Kamari Robinson back in the game. Making an excellent shot there. And it's just a 2-point game now. Shot by Beasley. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by McLaughlin again. And here comes the Elite with a chance to tie the game. Or even take the lead. Outside of McLaughlin. McLaughlin looks like he's going to go for 3. He's going to pass it back out to Jackson. Jackson on Law here. Outside. That's a 2-point shot. Ties the game! And we are tied. And now another turnover. Buchanan has the ball to the basket outside. Buchanan gets it back. Back inside, a 2-point shot up. And no good. Almost the go-ahead basket there for the Elite. But now the Wolves get it back. Lee for 2-point shot. Rolling off the rim there, no good. Here comes Jackson now for the Elite. And the Elite actually have the lead. The Wolves will actually lead by 1 now. 33-32. Shot up by Jackson. No good. Rebounded by Lee. Give it to Law. Law to Beasley. Beasley inside to Lee. Lee. His layup is no good. Here comes the Lee once again. Outside now. Buchanan can take it to the basket. Going outside. Riley Miller now in the game for the Elite. He gets it back outside. Number 21, which that is. That shot up no good. And I don't think it was number 20. It was number 11. Excuse me, Kamari Robinson.
Defense, 4-1-3, let's go.
Now Beasley with the ball on Buchanan. Beasley trying to cut back inside. Gets it inside to Lee. Lee on McLaughlin. Back outside to Parker. And good on a foul. Nice shot there by Anthony Parker. And the Wolves now lead by 3. 34-32, now your score. 9:15 left here in the half. And now we'll have substitutions coming in. Savon Houston, Dante Law, and Chris Green come in. Beasley and Myers come on out. 34-32, the Wolves lead the Elite with 9:15 left in the half. If you're watching the debut of the ABA on NABN, everybody, I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts for this opening game. Next week we'll be in Waterbury, Connecticut, just outside of Hartford, as the Connecticut Surge have their home opener as they take on the New Hampshire Kings. November 4th, 6:30 tip-off. Rebroadcast available on the New England Broadcast Network. This one, here's Jackson now with the ball for the Elite outside of Buchanan. Buchanan to Miller. Miller, a 2-point shot. Can't get it to go. There's the buzzer, but that won't count. Doesn't mean anything for anybody. Here's Green. Green outside to Parker. Parker for 3. And off the rim. And not the best shooting night to start this one for either team. And they do have a nice score going on here. 35-32. McLaughlin for 3. Ties the game. Kevin McLaughlin ties the game at 35 with that 3. Well, back and forth we go. Despite both teams struggling to shoot the basket there, also doing a very good job at making baskets. Houston on McLaughlin inside, no good. Rebounded by Lee. Lee back out to Houston. Houston inside. No basket, but a foul is called against McLaughlin. And so Houston is going to shoot 2 foul shots. I apologize for the camera, folks. Trying to get you the best possible view we can. Wolves lead 35-32. Oh, no, excuse me. We're tied at 35. My bad. We're tied at 35. Houston, 2 foul shots. Makes the first one, and the Wolves retake the lead. So back and forth we go here at the start of the second quarter. McLaughlin just tied the game with a 3. Now Houston for the second basket. And he got it to go. So it's now a 2-point lead here for the Wolves. 37-35. And this one to Robinson. Robinson going inside of the basket. Shot up and no good, but a foul is called. And so Robinson's going to come in and shoot 2 shots for the Elite. In a 37-35 game with 7:59 left in the half. The opener for both of these teams as they kick off their second season in the American Basketball Association 2023-2024 season. And Robinson shot is up. He can't get it to go. Oh, here comes the second shot from Robinson. Knocks that one down. So now it is a 1-point game. 37-36, the Wolves lead. And here is Jose Mercado, who took over that first quarter to build a 10-point lead for the Wolves. Now just a 1-point lead. See if Mercado can get it back up top. Mercado taking it inside. Outside to Lee. Lee out to a wide open Green. Green coming inside. That got to Houston. That got to Mercado. And Mercado going to take it back inside to the basket. No foul. Mercado's looking for the foul. And he won't get one. Media timeout. That's us. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NABN. And so 37-36 remains your score. They're 4-3 lead the Mass Wolves here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, Springfield, Massachusetts. You're watching the debut of the ABA on NABN. I'm Stephen Err. High scoring game so far here in a half. Buchanan for 3. No good. And the rebound by Miller. Can't get it to go, though. I'll take it back by Robinson. Robinson out to Jackson. Jackson for three, and he can't get that to go either. Now a foul. We see a lot of this. Saw this a lot last year when we covered the Mass Wolves. Obviously, I covered the Mass Wolves as the team play-by-play guy and did a few games for the Elite. These guys love shooting a three. Of course, we've seen a lot of to-the-basket shots here, but a lot of three-point shots here for both sides. And we still got plenty of basketball left to play, ladies and gentlemen. It's only the first game of the year. Score still 37-36. Wolves over the Elite. About 6:53 left in the quarter. Now a whistle. Looks like the Wolves are going to inbound here. Still leading by just one. An official timeout. They're ready to go just almost immediately. Look at that, folks. The 4-1-3 Elite got their sign out here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Of course, second season calling this place home. And they're still, of course, they will also be playing at the Boys and Girls Club of Springfield, Massachusetts, as well as the Boys and Girls Club of Holyoke, Massachusetts. So stay tuned with the 4-1-3 Elite on social media to see where they'll be playing their next games. Here's Green to see Houston, excuse me. Houston inside to the basket. Layup is good. At the buzzer. Nice shot by Savon Houston. Getting up for the buzzer hit. Here's Miller. Taking a jump shot and can't get it to go. Around the world it goes. Rebounded by Law. Law to Lee, and his shot is blocked. A couple Elite defenders getting there. McLaughlin has the ball now. Here comes Jackson. And inside to Miller. Miller loses it. Taken by Houston. Not a smart play there by Riley Miller. Green, three, bang! And Chris Green gives the Wolves a 42-36 lead. A 5-0 run here by Mass. Jackson to Robinson. Robinson coming inside, and he'll take it to the basket and lay it in. Nice job there by Kamari Robinson. Mercado to Law, kaboom! And we talk about Lonte Law being one of the most talented players in all of the ABA. We're going to see a lot of slams like that when we cover the Wolves this season. Just stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss them, because we saw a lot when we covered this team last year. Robinson up top. Can't get to go. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson, his shot is up and it is good. A good job there by Charles Jackson. And now Law almost loses it there. Gets it to Mercado. Mercado to the basket. That one hits the side of the board there. But rebounded. Green out to Mercado. Mercado. Three. Now it's saying it's a 2-point shot. But it is good. And now it is 46-40. Sorry about that, folks. Trying to see if the score's right. It says 46-40. And a shot up here. Oh, what a shot by Jerry Buchanan. Oh, my goodness. An amazing shot there by Jerry Buchanan, one of the more talented players from the Elite last year, rejoining this team for their second season. And a whistle here. And looks like there's a foul against the Wolves because the Elite get the ball back. Now, one of the officials, I remember this last year covering a game for the Wolves. No subs. And if you remember the joke, well, I'll say, if you don't remember the joke, I'll say it again. They don't want no subs. Shout out to TLC. Again, if you don't recognize the joke, you're too old, too young. Back to the game here. Jump shot is good. And there's Buchanan with another shot for the Elite. Now Green has it for the Wolves. Green, a shot is up and air ball, but it looks like my foul might have been called against the Elite. And the foul is against Buchanan. About 4:42 left in the first half. Scoreboard now reads 46-44. So again, back and forth we go in this game. But now here's Green. He's going to take 2 foul shots. Trying to expand on the Wolf lead here. In the latter part of the second quarter, excuse me. Green's first shot is up and it's no good. Now we're going to see substitutions coming in. Anthony Parker steps back in, and then the Elite, well, everybody's coming in and out. But only Anthony Parker stepping in for the Wolves here. Everybody else remains the same, pretty much. So here comes Green again. His second foul shot. And can't get one to go either. He goes 0 for 2 on the 2 foul shots. It remains a 2-point game in favor of the Wolves. Here's Boyd. Boyd cutting away from Green, but he can't get the shot to go, and that ball's going out of bounds. And almost into a baby carriage. Gotta be careful with those, ladies and gentlemen. Careful where you're shooting those balls and all that. To remain with the Wolves, though. Crowd now on their feet. You can hear the defense chants coming from a crowd down and below. Green has the ball for the Wolves. Inside to Houston. Back out to Green. Green back to Houston. Houston lost it there for a second. Gets it back and now goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it goes back over to the Elite. Ball went out of bounds on Houston. .409 left in the half. It's still a 2-point game. Mass Wolves in the 4-1-3 lead. You're watching the debut of the ABA on NABN. I'm Stephen Err here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, Springfield, Massachusetts. Now Green, jump shot up and no good. Rebounder here by Chacon. Chacon loses it and taken by Mercado, who gets it outside to Green. Green inside to Houston. Houston to the basket, and what a play there for the Wolves. And that's what I call teamwork. Amazing play there. Off the turnover.
Score is 49-44.
49-44. The Wolves lead. 3:48 left in the half. And timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NABN. Man of the hour here tonight in Springfield is Mr. Buckets, the official mascot of the 4-1-3 Elite. Obviously, Mr. Buckets has his back towards us, but that's okay. One of the there he is. There's Mr. Buckets, one of the most famous mascots in all of the ABA. So out of the timeout, the Wolves lead 49-44 over the Elite. About 49-46 after the basket by Kamari Robinson. 49-46 is your score as we have 3:37 left here in the first half. You're watching the debut of the ABA on NABN. I'm Stephen Err here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. And that's a turnover. Boyd takes it away from Houston. And here comes, actually, excuse me, that's Chacon. His shot up and no good. And they're going to say it goes out of bounds and we're back over to the Wolves. Well, not the best awareness there by Houston, who gets stolen by Chacon. But Elite are unable to come away with a basket. Parker has it for the Wolves. Out to Green. Green out to Houston. Houston for 3. Bang! A 3-ball for the big man. Save on Houston. Making it a 52-46 game in favor of the Wolves. And this, Chacon outside to Boyd inside. Number 22, can't get it to go. There's Bede. I'm saying the ball back over to the Elite. Shot out by Chacon. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Houston. Give it to Mercado now. Mercado again had a very big first quarter for the Wolves. And that's a shooting foul against the Elite. Mercado going up for the shot. His shot was blocked. That's going to be a shooting foul against the Elite. 2:32 left in the half. 52-46. The Wolves lead the Elite. You're watching the debut of the ABA on NABN. I'm Stephen Err. Again, we're here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Her shot up by Mercado knocks it down. Making it a 7-point game. Wolves have been clicking as far as teamwork goes here early on in this game, forcing a lot of missed elite shots. And he knocks down the second shot. So now it is an 8-point game, 54-46. 2:30 left here in the half. Both teams open up their seasons against, well, second seasons against one another. And an air ball. And intercepted. The pass from Lee is intercepted by Chachan. Chachan, alley-oop to number 33. Gets the layup. Earl Hall looks like he was going for the alley-oop, but he couldn't get to it. Here's Mercado, who has a lane inside the basket. And in and out, no good. And let's just see. They're saying Mercado stepped out of bounds. And the Elite will get the ball back with 2:06 left here in the half. 54-48. Now your score. And the basket there by Hall for the Elite. And they'll get the ball back here down 6. And here's Boyd with the ball for the Elite. Boyd coming inside, throwing it up there, and knocks it down. What a shot there by Derek Boyd, making it a 4-point game. Outside to Law. Law for 3. No good. We didn't see Law shoot a lot of threes last season. He did 3. He was about 50%. Inside the Hall. Hall is blocked by, and that's going to be a shooting foul against Houston. And now a technical called against Houston for the shove at the end. He shoved Hall at the end of that play. Now Houston arguing with the referee. Saw a few of those against Houston last season. One led to an ejection in one of those games. And Chichon will now shoot 3 foul shots after the technical foul. Knocks the first one down. It's a 3-point game. Knocks the announcer Shanks, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Can't knock the second one down. Remains a 3-point game. I guess there was only 2 shots, so there might have been 3. There's like about 1:39 left here in the first half. Scoreboard reads 54-52. And now here comes the third shot. Earl Hall taking this one. Knocks it down. Well, it was a 1-point game, and now here's a chance for Earl Hall to tie this game at 54. He's unable to do it, and a rebound here by Green. Green getting out to Mercado, who's left wide open to Law to the basket, and the layup is good. So Dante Law getting the points here for the Wolves on that one. 56-53 in favor of the Wolves. Boyd inside. Nice layup for Derek Boyd. 1-point game once again. 1:18 left. Houston to the basket. Layup is good. They tried to block that shot by Houston, but they were unable to. Making a 3-point game again. And that shot is up, and it is airballed by Meade. Here's Green with the ball for the Wolves. Under 1 minute left in the half. Law of the basket, spinning and winning. And the foul. 60-55. The Wolves continue to pull away here after the Elite make some runs. So Law is going to shoot two shots here. Make it a 7-point game for a lead for the Wolves. Okay, let's shoot 1. So it's a 6-point game now in favor of the Wolves. 61-55, 47 seconds left here in the half. And inside, layup, no good. Rebounded by Mercado, who gives it out to Lee. Kwame Lee to Law. Law on Hall, and a foul. Looks like it might have been a reach-in called against Earl Hall. And with 33.2 seconds left, Wolves will inbound with a 6-point lead. 61-55 outside of Houston. Oh, that ball almost went out of bounds there. Back out to Green. Green to Myers. Myers for 3. No good. And that's actually Kwame Lee with the ball. Pardon me. 20 seconds left in the half. Boyd, 3, no good. Rebound by Mercado, here he comes. Mercado double teams, get out to Law. Law spinning away. And loses that one, taken away. And inside, an easy basket for Chicon.
57-61, E.J. Jones.
And I believe that's the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen. So, we'll be right back for our halftime show. The Wolves lead the Elite 61-57. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. And we welcome you back inside our broadcast with everybody. I'm Stephen Err. The Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite 61-57 at halftime. Both teams shooting the ball very well. Both teams also playing some very good defense. Looking to see more of the same in the second half. And the Elite looking to open up their season with the win, while the Wolves look to do the same. They currently lead by 4 as we start the second half. Tip-off of the second half coming from the Basketball Hall of Fame from right here in Springfield. Right now. And we start the second half, everybody. The Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite 61-57. You're watching the debut of the ABA on NABN. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. And the first points come from Kwame Lee. Making it a 6-point game once again. The Wolves have led by as much as 10 points. Elite, their biggest lead was about 5. And that was very early on. McLaughlin for 3, and that one hits the back of the, or the top of the rim, I should say, front of the rim. And now a whistle. And we want to thank you all for joining us here at the debut of the ABA on NABN. What a way to kick it off. We're here at the Basketball Hall of Fame. Second season, we've been welcomed back here by the 4-1-3 Elite. So we want to thank them for allowing us to come out here and broadcast their game. As Law will inbound here to Chris Green, one of the newer Wolves. There are several new Wolves here this season. Again, if you missed it during the opener, Adam Blake is no longer the owner of the team, or no longer the coach of the team. Todd Tinkham is out of Hudson University. Boyd for 3 off the back of the rim and rebounded. It looks like number 34 got it, and that's one out to Jackson. Number 34, by the way, is Jonathan Bell. And here's Chris Jackson, number 5, taking it for the Elite out to Boyd. Out to Buchanan, Jerry Buchanan. And McLaughlin, kaboom! Kevin McLaughlin, the tallest man here for the Elite, knocks that one down. It's 63-59. Might be 65-59, still a 6-point lead. Inside to Kwame Lee, inside to Houston. Houston to the basket. Gets it to go. So even with everybody around him, say on Houston, everybody get that shot off and knock it down. Here's Boyd. Boyd outside to Bell. Bell is going to be called for a travel. We'll ball back over to the Wolves. And so we'll be, apologize for my finger, folks. On a new tripod here, new handheld here tonight, which is actually an elder one. The first one we used last season for the Wolves when we started doing basketball play-by-play for the ABA. Of course, this is my 3rd season doing so. I did it for the Jersey Express back in 2019 before COVID ended the season abruptly. And I went down from hill from there, so I'm sure you all know. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the game. Here is Parker getting the ball up to Green. Green on Boyd here. Boyd outside. Lee, 3, bang! Kwame Lee. 5 points here in the 3rd quarter. And it's looks like an 11-point game. The Wolves lead 70-59. They have blown this game.
Time to take over, 4-1-3, let's go.
This is blown this game open, I'm looking to say, here in the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. What an impressive play here by the Wolves. Buchanan outside to Bell. Bell was looking to get it to Boyd, not going to be able to. Buchanan for 3 off the back of the rim, and once again the Elite not doing the best job here shooting to 3. They will get the ball back here. Buchanan will inbound it to McLaughlin. Buchanan was just inbounded. It looked like he was going to McLaughlin. See who we can get it to. Get it outside. It's intercepted by Parker. And Parker to to the basket. Shot up. No good. And he says that's on me. He knows it. This one taken by Jackson. And Jackson to the basket. His own lane. He knocks it down. A nice job there by Jackson. A rebound here in the basket. Buchanan gets the turnover in the basket. Back-to-back baskets here for the Elite. It's a 6-point game. Green now with the ball for the Wolves. And a foul going against Jackson. It's now a 6-point game. Back-to-back baskets here by the Elite. Closing the gap. Law inbounds to Green. So you see bottom of your screen. Not trying to rhyme, but at any time, I guess. Inside to Houston. Houston to the basket. Layup is good. Again, the Wolves showing some great teamwork here in this opening game of the 2023-2024 ABA season. And Boyd outside. This one's intercepted by Parker again. Gives it to Green. Green up top. Law takes the rebound. Can't get it, though. Buchanan outside. 3-ball. No good. And a foul. And they're going to say Jackson was actually out of bounds when he shot that 3-ball. So it's going to be no good regardless. Ball go back over to the Wolves. Parker gives it to Green. Green outside to Houston. To Law. Law for 3. Can't get it to go in and out of the basket. Rebound by McLaughlin. And here's Jackson with the ball now for the Elite. 72-64 is your score. Jackson, a 2-point shot, knocks it down. So now it is 6-point games. 72-66. The Wolves lead the Elite. And a jump shot. Ooh, that was a nice jump shot there by Green. Just could not get it to go. Rebounded by Boyd. Boyd out to Buchanan. Buchanan, that's a 2-point shot. And that one is no good. Rebounded here by Parker. Taken by Green. Green. 3. No good. Rebounded by the Elite. Out to Boyd. Boyd back inside to Bell. Bell with the layup. 4-point game. 7:50 left in the third. Back and forth we go. Wolves take big leads. Elites make big runs. Law spinning away. Gets it to Parker. Parker coming inside. Spinning away. Shot up. Oh, just short. Taken over by Jackson. Jackson alley-oop to Bell. Ooh! Can't finish the job. So close, but yet so far. This one out to Law. Law, 3. And he can't hit it. Rebounded by Boyd. So we've seen almost very explosive plays from both teams here in the third. Just cannot finish. 3-ball by Buchanan. Can't get that to go either. And looks like Parker's going to take the rebound, but instead Green takes it. Green from the foul line. Can't get that one to go. Law out to Parker. Parker coming inside. Law wide open. 3-ball. Bang, bang, bang. Dante Law with the 3. And it is a 7-point game. 75-58. And so substitutions coming in. And all right, timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. So out of the timeout, Wolves lead by 7. About 6:40 left here in the third quarter. Score is 75-68. And a shot here by Jackson. No good. Rebounded by Green. Again, the Wolves take big leads. The Elite make big runs. We have a tie game. We've had a tie game a few times here. Now a 7-point game. Wolves are pulling away once again. So the story of the game tells you that the Elite are ready to pull back in. Houston had a lane, lost it, take it back by Mercado, and now the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go off on Houston, and it'll go back to the Elite. So not the transition that the Wolves were looking for. Going outside to Buchanan. Buchanan going inside. Let's see who had that. Now Buchanan gets the basket, laid it in. And here comes Law, the ball for the Wolves. 75-70. Again, Wolves, the lead looking to play. It's a little more aggressive. Law, shot up and airballed. Here comes Jackson. Jackson outside of Buchanan. That's a 2-point shot, but nothing going there. Sorry about that, folks. Shot here by Boyd. Can't get it to go. And there's, again, the elite struggling to shoot the ball. Decide making these big runs. Green for three. Bang! And Chris Green knows how to shoot a three. Make it an 8-point game. 78-70 now your score. Buchanan, that's a 2-point shot. Can't get it to go. And here come the Wolves. There they go again, pulling away. And a deep pass to Houston. And the layup is good. Houston, we do not have a problem.
Energy, let's go.
80-70. A 10-point lead for the Wolves. Ties their biggest lead here tonight. Now here's Jackson for the elite. Hit it outside to Robinson. Robinson off his back foot knocks it down. Good shot there by Kamari Robinson, one of the players from last year's elite team that waited to the postseason. Green outside to Lee. Kwame Lee coming inside now. He'll lose it, turn it over, not paying attention. And another turnover. There's Mercado. Good play on defense by Mercado. Outside to Green for three. Knocks it down. And the Wolves lead by 10. 82-72. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. Score correction, folks. The Wolves have their biggest lead of the night. It's 83-72 with 4:20 left here in the third quarter. You're watching the presentation of the ABA on NEBN, the debut here from the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm Stephen Err. Thank you all for joining us here on this rebroadcast of the ABA. Down to 4, and now coming inside is Chichan, who gets the nice basket there for the elite, making it a 9-point game, 83-74. Under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. And here's Mercado, who's having himself quite the game. Mercado laid it up. What a shot there by Jose Mercado. Oh, my goodness. He is having himself quite the debut here for the Wolves. He forced the turnover there. Green gets it back, and Parker not paying attention. Law trying to get to it, tangled up with Robinson, and a foul. It's going to be against Kamari Robinson. And that was a mouthful. I was just telling the Wolves team photographer, David Henniver, who you see right there. Hi, David. I was just telling David, calling basketball is a mouthful compared to calling football. Because you got between different plays when you're calling football, you got to come up with some different stuff to say. You can't just have dead space. Basketball, there is no dead space. Lee with the ball now for the Wolves, by the way. Let's get back to the action here. Outside of Mercado. Mercado for three. No good, but a foul. And even the fans can't believe that there's a foul against the elite. But, ladies and gentlemen, there's a foul against the elite. There's a push. I couldn't tell who it was against, but there was a push on the elite nonetheless. And so Mercado, who's having himself a very nice game, very nice debut here for the Wolves, will come out and shoot 2 foul shots. First shot is up. First shot is good. 3:16 left. The Wolves lead 86-74. Their 12-point lead is the biggest they've had all night long. And the second shot is up and knocks it down. A 13-point lead. And actually get a third foul shot. So how about this? Make it a 2-touchdown game here. And the third foul shot from Mercado is no good. So it remains a 13-point game. Mass Wolves 87. 4-3 lead 74. Shot up here by Robinson, knocks it down. And Law now getting it to Mercado, spinning away. And Mercado loses it, Law gets it back to Green. So great teamwork here by the Wolves. Green out to Lee. Lee for three. No good. Taken away by the lead here is Chichan. Taking the ball away. Inside, and a shot up here is no good. Rebounded by Buchanan. Buchanan's shot is up. It looked like it was blocked That's going to be a shooting foul against Mercado. So Buchanan's going to shoot 2 foul shots. 87-76 is your score with 2:36 left here in the third quarter. Again, what a beautiful shot here. The 413 Elite sign up here at the Basketball Hall of Fame. And a shot there by Buchanan, no good, so it remains an 11-point game. And the shooting foul was against Luis Mercado. Now a substitution. Savon Houston coming out. Excuse me. Savon Houston coming in. Kwame Lee coming out. Good time to remind everybody, next Saturday we will be in Hartford, Connecticut. Well, Waterbury, Connecticut, right outside of Hartford, as the Connecticut Surge, another new team here in the ABA, have their home debut against the New Hampshire Kings. Tip-off at 6:30. Shot is blocked. And the steal here for the Elite. Assad takes it. The Buchanan inside to Robinson, and the layup is good. It's an 8-point game. Here come the Elite. Once again, we talked about how they always closing the gap. And here's another turnover. Chichon to the basket. No good, but the rebound. And that's a 3-point play. 87-82. Here come the Elite. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. So as we mentioned several times already, the Wolves take big leads. The Elite come back. And then from a 12-point game, it is now a 5-point game. The Mass Wolves lead 87-82. As we are at 1:59 left here in the third quarter, you're watching the debut of the ABA and NEBN. We're here at the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. My name is Stephen Herr. If you have not paid attention to us, we just wrapped up a successful 2023 New England Football League season. Congratulations to the Glens Falls Green Jackets and the Rhode Island Riptide for winning their respective championships. Glens Falls Green Jackets defeated the Middleborough Cobras in the North Atlantic Division Championship, 12-6 in overtime out in upstate New York.
Let's get it, 413.
And the Rhode Island Riptide defeated the New England Bombers 28-21 at a neutral site game in West Boylston, Massachusetts, to win the Maritime Conference Championship game 4 weeks ago. Houston to the basket. Shot is blocked. Double team by the Elite. Taken back by Green. Back to Houston. Houston to the basket and knocks it down. And again, the teamwork here by the Wolves is just incredible. And they now lead 89-82. 89-84 now. So back to a 5-point game after that basket. And here's Green again for the Elite, for the Wolves, excuse me. Parker inside to Houston, and a foul. Another one against Houston. Actually, might be against 43. I think that's what they were saying. So this one's against the Elite. And a timeout on the floor. We're going to stick here with you. Again, look at this beautiful shot here, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, home of the 413 Elite, as you cannot tell. The big 413 Elite logo sitting up there right across from us. And, of course, right above that, another sign of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, named after, of course, the founder of the great game of basketball, Dr. James Naismith, all the way back in 1891. And ironically enough, James Naismith was picking apples when he hung his basket from a tree and started shooting apples into the tree. And the wooden baskets you see right there below you resemble those baskets that Dr. James Naismith picked apples with all the way back in 1891. So there's a little history lesson for you. If anybody wondering where the game of basketball first originated? It originated from apples. How you like them apples? Pun intended. Had to get one in. That cracked me up. Anyway, sorry, folks. Back to the game here. Here we go. The Wolves are inbounding with the lead here with 1:17 left in the third. Green way out there to Mercado, who's had himself quite the debut, as we mentioned already. And back inside to Houston. Houston has a wide open basket, and his shot is blocked. But the rebound is good. Nice play there by Houston, redeeming himself after Robinson was able to get under the basket and knock that one out. Now Robinson has it for the Elite, going up to the basket. Shot up, no good, and rebounded by Lee. Kwame Lee out to Luis Mercado. Mercado tried to alley-oop it to Law, but Buchanan blocked that shot. But the Wolves maintain possession. Lee Back out to Green, back out to Mercado, inside to Houston. So again, the teamwork, the passing here by the Wolves, and couldn't finish it though. It's great passing there by the Wolves, but could not finish the job. And Robinson out to Assad. Back out to Robinson. 25 seconds left. Shot up. Nice shot might have been blocked. And then knocked again by Green. Here's Law to Mercado, who can't get it back. Finally, a turnover. And knocked away by Green. That one's going way out of bounds. 13.9 seconds left. The Wolves lead 91-84. And a whistle. So again, we have Glock says 31.2 seconds left. 91-84, excuse me. The score now reads Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite. These two teams meeting for the third time ever. Split the season series. One game apiece in 2022-2023. Elite blocked 7 shots in a 113-97 victory over the Mass Wolves last November out in Springfield. The Elite got revenge in an exciting 106-104 victory out in New Bedford. Of course, they had to overcome a 82-59 third quarter deficit to win that one. Jimmy Fritzen, who's no longer with the team, scored 12 consecutive points of his own. And now one of the refs warning the fan, calm down. You got a little wily out there. Now the score reached 13.2 seconds left, so they switched the numbers around from 3-1 to 1-3. So this is going to be about the end of the third quarter here. Assad inside. And that shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Lee. To Green. Up top to Houston. That Paul's last touch by Chacon. So it's going out of bounds on the Elite. With 3.4 seconds left. Still 91-84. So we're about to handle the fourth and final quarter here in the first game of the 2023 ABA season. And I guess what they say, folks. Time flies when you're having fun. Everybody having fun here tonight. It's an exciting game. Only a 7-point contest. This is going to take us here to the end of the third. Mercado for 3, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. Get ready for an action-packed fourth quarter, everybody. The Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite, 91-84. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NABN. Start of the fourth and final quarter here in Springfield, Massachusetts. The Mass Wolves lead the 4-1-3 Elite, 91-84. It's been a back-and-forth game the whole time. Wolves have led by as much as 13 points. But we've been tied. It's a few points as well. Elite now down just 7. And here is Chacon outside to Buchanan for 3. Air ball. Taken by Houston. Throwing up top to Green. Green trying to find a guy. Can't find anybody. He finally finds Kwame Lee. Lee inside. Trying to get a shot and a travel against Lee. Ball go back over to the Elite. So once again, we want to send our thoughts and prayers to everybody affected by the mass shootings out in Lewiston, Maine, and especially our brothers at the the Bulldogs, the Maine Bulldogs. Another new franchise here in the ABA will be there for their home opener November 12th. A 3-ball there for Chacon, no good, rebounded, and a shooting foul against Lee. Looked like that was, let me get the name right here if I do. If I want to say Jonathan Bell, number 43, but I might be wrong. No, it's Marvin Lavelle. Number 43, trying to get shot, but Kwame Lee coming in with the block, and that is a shooting foul. So, Lavelle will shoot 2 foul shots. First one up, and no good. So again, next week we'll be in Hartford, Connecticut, as the Surge take on the New Hampshire Kings. And then on November 12th, we'll wrap up November after just 2 games before Thanksgiving break, as the Maine Bulldogs will host the Bennington Martins in their home opener. Their first home game in franchise history at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. Bulldogs looking to pack the house for that game. Very excited to be out for that one here on the ABA on NABN. Coming again next week from Hartford. And a foul. I don't know who the foul was against. Looks like it was against Buchanan there. That's Robinson, Robinson. So Houston's going to shoot 2 shots. And now they're playing the Jeopardy, Final Jeopardy music. Trying to throw Houston off here a little bit. First shot. Well, it worked. 10:48 left in this one. It's still 91-84. Still a 7-point game. So the Elite are not out of it just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the steady finish. And then there you go. Houston knocking that one down. So here they come. Buchanan. There's Buchanan. Inside to Riley Miller. Inside to... And there's Joe Mead with the basket. 5-point game, 91-86. Law up top. It's Houston in the head. Law gets it back. Back to Houston, who keeps it in bounds. Shot no good, but a foul. And Houston's like, what are you doing? Talking to Riley Miller there. So again, Houston going to shoot 2 foul shots. That was a crazy turn of events there for the Wolves, though. Law tried to get the ball out to Houston. It hits him in the side of the head, more like in the ear, more specifically. Law, and then Houston was able to keep it in bounds, but unfortunately does not get the shot, but gets the foul and knocks down the foul shot. And again, they're playing the Jeopardy theme. It's a final Jeopardy music here to throw Houston off. Knocks down that first shot, though. Well, let's see the second. And Jeopardy music does not work. It will not full save on Houston there. He makes both of his foul shots. And it's 94-86, an 8-point game. And the shot there, no good. 2 elite guys were there for the basket, but they couldn't get it. Rebounded now by Mercado. Mercado almost taken inside. Now gets it outside. Chichon steals it away. Here come the Elite to the basket. Layup is good. Nice job there by Jarek Chichon. 94-88, a 6-point game with 9:50 left in the game. Far from being over. Law for 3. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded here by Chichon again. Out to Buchanan. Buchanan lost it for a second. Got it back. Inside to Robinson, who gets the basket. 94-90. So again, here come the Elite. Once again, making a big run to make it a game. Inside to Lee. Lee, who had a wide open lane there. And they're going to call an offensive foul against him. Lee had a lane. He could have taken it inside by himself. But instead, he is called for the offensive foul, and the Elite get the ball back down by just 4. 94-90 with 9:23 left. What a way to kick off the ABA season here, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, this is not the game that technically kicks off the season. That shot knocked back. Miller making it a 2-point game. Technically speaking, the Bridgeport Kings and the Bennington Martins kicked off the 2023 season at 4 o'clock out in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So that game wrapped up. And it's taken by Law. Nice play there by Law. The basket, oh no, so close, but no good. And Robinson, no good, but a foul. Robinson will now have a chance to tie this game at 94. What a run here by the Elite. 8:52 left in the game. And again, it's been back and forth for both of these teams. We have a timeout before the 2 foul shots. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. Again, it's Kamari Robinson with a chance to tie this game at 92. The Wolves once led by 13 points. The Elite have come roaring back, as they've done all game long. We have a very exciting finish coming up for you here on the ABA debut. The debut of the ABA on NEBN. Sure shot up and good. It's a 1-point game. So here we go. The big foul shot for Kamari Robinson to tie this game at 92 with 8:52 left. And we are tied at 92. What a run by the Elite. And we're in for another classic between these two second-year teams. And a whistle was blown. And the Wolves are going to inbound here. Parker gets it to Lee. Lee back out to Wall. Law spinning away, or trying to spin away from Jackson. And now Green has it. Shot up and no good. Robinson with the rebound. Here come the Elite. Here goes Jackson with the ball inside to Meade for the lead. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves. And we mentioned this earlier. The Wolves came back from down 25 in the third quarter last year to defeat the Elite 106-104. Elite down by 13 here in this one. Now a tie game. And that's going to be a foul against Meade. As he was grabbing all over Anthony Parker. They're calling 22. Obviously 22 is on 22. But we do know that foul is against Joe Meade. So Green is going to come in and inbound for the Wolves here. 7:54 left. We are tied at 94. Might say we're tied at 92. We're tied at 94. Houston with the basket. Oh, almost. Meade tried to go for the block, but Houston was able to knock it down. What a shot there by Savon Houston. And now Chichon inside to Meade, outside to Miller. Miller shooting up top, no good. Rebounded his block. That's a shooting foul. Going to be a shooting foul going against Lee. And so Chichon is going to come in two foul shots. 95, 94, 96, 94, excuse me. 7.5 left in this game. Again, we talk about that game last year, technically last season. It was back in January of 2023. That game was, the Wolves didn't take the lead until there was 33 seconds left. The Elite, I mean, there's still 7.5 minutes left here. We have a lot of basketball left to play. Oh! What a play there by Joe Meade. And that's a 2-point shot due to the fact that it was after the missed foul shot. Tied at 96. Lee to Green. And Green to Law. Law spinning away back out to Green. Play clock down to 2. And shot clock violation, the first of the game. And nobody from the Wolves was paying attention to the clock coming down to zeros. And so the Elite will get the ball back with 7:12 left in this one. Tied at 96. You know, what a way to kick off the ABA and NABN. An absolute classic of a game thus far. Hopefully it stays that way for the rest of the way for you watching at home. Jackson. Out to Miller. Miller for the lead. Yes! Riley Miller gives the Elite the 99-96 lead. And a shot there, no good by Green, but a foul. And that would have been one of the best shots I've ever seen because Green shot that with his back turned to the basket. But no good. What a shot by Riley Miller, though. The go-ahead three was 6:48 left. Well, now we're going to see 2 foul shots here from Green. Again, we thank you all for watching the debut of the ABA and NABN. We're with you almost all season long. We have 2 more games before we go on our Thanksgiving break. So we will not be doing the game November 18th or 19th. We do apologize for that. But Thanksgiving break is Thanksgiving break, especially when your family lives in the South. Knocks the first one down. So it is a 2-point Elite lead now, 99-97. You're going to see the second foul shot cup coming here for the Wolves. Shot up, no good. It remains a 2-point game. The Elite get the ball back. Here comes Chichon. Rolling back outside. Back out to Jackson. Jackson loses it. That's a turnover. And Houston to Green. Down by 2. Parker almost lost it there. Gets it to Houston. Houston loses it. And now the Elite get it back. Here come the Elite. Chichon to Jackson, but a foul is called. Whistle blown before Jackson had a chance to get the basket off. And the Elite are going to inbound here with 5:18 left. Might be 6:18 left. Can't really tell. Apologies, folks. 99-97. What a game we have here for you at the Springfield, or the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield. Our debut of the ABA and NEBN. My name again is Stephen Earth. If you have not watched our coverage of the 2023 New England Football League season, where have you been? Because you missed a lot. But thank you to all that paid attention and tuned in. Over 30,000 hits during the NFL season. And that does not include the All-Star game. But again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts here at the New England Broadcast Network. A whole new chapter open here at the ABA and NABN. A great game. The Elite League 99-97. Had a little tongue twister there, folks. Sorry about that. Chichon to the basket. A layup is good. And the Elite now lead 101-97. Law with the ball for the Wolves. Take a 2-point shot and can't get it to go. Rebounded by... Oh, the Wolves couldn't get it there. Now here's Houston. Mercado, and now Houston called for the travel. So the game has turned. It's been all Elite here lately in this fourth quarter. And we're going to stay with a second where the ball is. We thought for a second that the ball might be moving, but it didn't. It's inbounded by the Elite. Here's Jackson. 5:37, so there was 6 left. Now to 5:37 left in the game. 101-97. And Houston going to be fouled. Going to call for another foul against Chichon. And he just can't believe these fouls at this point. But if you saw what I saw on camera, and maybe you saw it on camera as well. I also saw it in real life. Houston clearly hit Chichon right in the chin. Try saying that 5 times fast, folks. Anyway. 5.5 left. 101-97. The Elite lead the Wolves. Teams meeting for the third time in franchise history. Split the season series last year. Jackson up top. No good. And Meade went for the rebound, but Houston gets it. Houston almost losing it. And a foul. That's going to be against Jackson. Jackson was all over Houston on that one. 101-97. 5:15 left here in the game. And there, those defense chants you hear from the crowd. Law inside here to Parker, goes back into the game and gets the basket. So Parker with the 2 points says 101-99. 5 minutes left. Outside to Buchanan. Buchanan outside to Miller. Miller back out to Chichon. Chichon from the foul line knocks it down. 4-point game once again in favor of the Elite. The clock ticking away. 4:45 and counting here in the game. Parker to Houston. Houston shot up. Airballed, but recovered by Lee. Lee back to Houston. Houston to the basket again. And he redeems himself with the basket. 103-101. And foul again. Another one against Houston. He puts his jersey over his face. He cannot believe it. That or he's wiping his eyes because of the sweat. So the Elite are going to inbound here with 4:24 left in a 103-101 game. Meade comes out. McLaughlin, steps back in, number 44. Here's Buchanan taking the inbound from Jackson. 3-ball from Miller, no good. Oh, with the rebound on McLaughlin. 105-101. 4-point lead for the Elite. 4:10 left. Still plenty of time. Law lost it. Elite have it back. Buchanan to the basket. Layup is good. And the Elite are taking over. Timeout Wolves. The Elite celebrate. Taking a 7-point lead. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. So they changed the score while we were away. It's now a 6-point lead, 107-101. The Elite were arguing with the refs that it should have been one of those 3D plural plays because the ball was turned over inside the court on the other side of the line there. So they thought, for argument, it should have been an extra point, a 3D rule, in which when a turnover is inside the other side of the court, the basket earns an extra point. So instead of a 2-point game, a 2-point score, it would have been a 3-point score. But the refs ruled it off during the timeout. And so instead of a 7-point lead, it's a 6-point lead for the 4-1-3 Elite, 107-101. We are at the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. It's, again, 107-101 with 3:59 left. Wolves inbounding. Mercado inside to Law. Get back in past the windowsill. Sorry, folks. So Law, take it from Mercado. Law spinning away. Back out to Green. Green out to Mercado. Outside to Green again. Green to Houston. Houston coming to the basket. A foul. And I think they're going to call the foul against McLaughlin, who had his arm all up against Houston's neck, and they are going to call it. They're going to call it against McLaughlin. So they put the shot clock now just has 2 seconds. So the Wolves are really going to have to take the ball and shoot it. Now it's back to 24, so I disregard that. 3:35 left, 107-101. The Wolves trail the 4-1-3 Elite. Both teams looking to kick off their second season with a victory. Elite have made multiple runs. Their biggest lead was 5 very early on in the game. The Wolves had a 13-point lead early in the fourth quarter. They made a monster run to come back, tied the game. Now they have really taken this game away from the Wolves. They now lead it, still again, 107-101 with 3:35 left. So it's been a strong fourth quarter here by the Elite, who trailed by 7 coming into this quarter and trailed by 13 at some point in this quarter. And there's the defense chance as the Wolves are going to inbound here. That is Green inbounding for the Wolves. 3-ball for Law, no good. Rebounded by Mercado. Nice job by him outside to Lee. Lee to Law. Law, another 3. In and out. No good. So close, but yet so far. And here come the Elite again. Here's Jackson. Jackson loses it. But the Elite get the ball back, still leading by 6. 3:16 left in this one. So plenty of time for the Wolves to come back, obviously. Plenty of basketball to be played. Basketball, very fast-paced sport, as I'm sure everybody knows. And a 2-point shot there, off the rim, no good. But the rebound, McLaughlin, also no good. McLaughlin gets his own rebound, however. Gets back into Buchanan, and that's a 2-point shot. No good. Rebound by Mercado, gets it out to Law. Law to the basket. And they say the ball goes back over to the Wolves. Ball trying to argue something, the referee, I'm not sure what. The ball is going back over to the Wolves. What's there to argue? 2:55 left. They're just out on my 6. Inside to Houston. Houston was grabbed there. Nobody saw it, though. It looked like. And outside to Green. Green trying to get a guy inside. He's inside to Lee. Lee outside to Houston. Houston for 3. Bang! And it is a 3-point game. 2:41 to go. Here we go. Exciting finish on the way. One can hope. Chacon inside of McLaughlin, who loses it. That's going to be a reach-in foul against Mercado. Mercado's reaching inside to McLaughlin, and he is called for the foul. And so McLaughlin's going to shoot 2 foul shots with a 107-104 lead with 2:38 left in this game. Again, next week we are in Waterbury, Connecticut, just outside of Hartford, Connecticut. As the Connecticut Surge, one of the new teams, will have their home debut against the Bennington Martins. Tip-off from that game as at 6:30 rebroadcast on the New England Broadcast Network. McLaughlin misses the first of the second foul shots. Bouncing off the back of the rim there. So score remains 107-104 with 2:38 left. And here comes the second. 2 foul shots. And it's up. And no good. So still a 3-point game. Here come the Wolves now. Green pushing up Buchanan. No fouls called. And there's going to be a foul against Buchanan. He grabs right around Green's waist. And Green's like, hey, man, you grabbed me. You can't do that. 2:28 left. 107-104 still your score. The Elite lead the Wolves. Save on for three. Air ball. And here comes Tachan with the ball for the Elite. A lane to the basket and knocks it down. What a job there by Jarek Tachan. It's now a 6-point game. Parker now struggling. Loses it. Ball gets it back. Back out to Parker. Parker taking it inside. Who loses it out of bounds. And the Elite get the ball back with 2 minutes left and a 5-point lead. Wolves now find themselves in a little bit of trouble here. They have to make a defensive stop on this possession. Otherwise, might be saying goodnight from Springfield sooner than we thought. Outside of Buchanan. Buchanan, let's see what he does. He's out for a 2-point shot. Gives him McLaughlin. Layup is good. And now a 7-point lead for the Elite. 1:41 left. Not over yet, of course. But the Wolves need to get something going here in this final 2 minutes. Three ball for Green, no good, and ball going out of bounds will be remain with the Wolves.
7-point game. The Elite leading the way. Here in regulation.
111-104 with 1:25 left.
125.
This is crunch time here for the Wolves. And now a turnover and a foul. Wolves call a timeout. We'll take it with them. We're right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. Wolves down by 7. 111-104. Three ball. Bang! And there's Myers coming into the game here with 118 left, making it a 4-point game, so not over yet. Still looking for that exciting close finish. See if the Wolves can make a stop here on defense. Jackson has it for the Elite. Jackson inside, and now the Elite looking to chew up some clock. They have just 9 seconds left before the shot clock expires. Here's Tachan outside to Riley. Miller for three. Off the mark. Here come the Wolves. Final minute here. 3-point game. 4-point game turnover. Tachan to the basket. It's good. And that, right into the groin of Myers. Buchanan, but thankfully no extracurricular after that one. And now the Elite have a 7-point lead, 30 seconds left, so I think we're able to say this one, it's a wrap. The Elite with what a game here for both sides. Great game played by both sides. But the Wolves, holding a 13-point lead in the fourth quarter, are going to come away with a loss here tonight. The Elite are going to start off the win. Wolves are their home game November 5th as the three ball by Green is no good. Wolves' first next game is at home and Foxborough, Massachusetts next Sunday, November 5th as they take on the Providence Pirates. And that'll do it. Your final score. 413 Elite 114, Mass Wolves 107 for the 413 Elite. For the Basketball Hall of Fame, for the Mass Wolves, for the ABA, for the NEBN, I'm Stephen Err. Thank you all for joining us here on our debut. We'll see you next week from Hartford. Good night from Springfield, Massachusetts.